tyttö vieraamaan paljaat jalat kuljettamaan läpi myrskyn ja metsän jumalten valtakuntaan. Kasvot varjoissa sään, aavupuut kuiskimaan. Tuon nimen, jonka vain harvat laskee huuliltaan. Voimaton äänessään kertoo laulut nuo. Sielu väkevä kuin terva vie jumalten luo. Metsä on noidan ketto, sen tietää kaik. Illan tullen ei sinne muut ohdi astua jalallaan.
So, welcome to the Will-O-Wisp Woods, and welcome back to the journey of Grandiasha. Episode 71. And not only is it episode 71, our wonderful group ended up in a rather interesting situation that they find themselves in now. Last episode, our wonderful players, after a wish was made, time was changed, a choice was redirected. Apologies and attempts to grow trust back once again began. Our group began the restoration process. Apologies were made, feelings were brought to light, an attempt to realize that whether one was realizing that they were at fault or not, Eddie apologized for everything that his counterpart had done. But with this newfound attempt at getting everyone to trust once again, the realization that plans need to be made for things to come, and after a day of simply resetting themselves, everyone awoke to a rather new experience. Meeting the madam, the group gained a note from a rather strange woman, a beautiful red-headed stranger with a rather gnarly burn scar across her face. This beautiful stranger had a note, a warning. However, it seems that everything has moved quite a bit faster than the group had expected, as with this warning, they had attempted to put together a plan of action, trying to think of whether or not they wanted to stick together or make things more difficult and split apart. However, it seems someone had other plans. The group found themselves, one by one, dropping like flies to a strange phenomena. Fuck. With each of them falling asleep, one by one, the last to remain awake watched as a man stepped into the room with backwards hands. The party, unconscious, unaware, and uncertain, begin their journey in episode 71 for the journey of Grandiasha. So, wow. What would you like to do? No, you don't get an option. So, time passes, unknown to the group, of course. But each of the group awaken one by one, a splitting headache, absolutely debilitating almost. This headache, strong and painful. The group finds themselves in 4 different cells of a strange, dark, almost dungeon appearing space. This acidic smell burns at the nose hairs as the group each take a breath or a gasp for air as they attempt to figure out where they are, what happened. You find yourselves completely unarmed, unarmored, and in nothing but your base clothes. You look around, and as all of you have night vision, or dark vision if I'm not mistaken, you look around and in front of you you see bars made of metal. These thick metal bars, of course, barring the way from your inside the cell to whatever is outside. You see outside a hallway that seems to go in either direction. However, it goes beyond your dark vision. This debilitating feeling, this headache, it doesn't subside and it doesn't pass. It does get more manageable as you kind of readjust to your surroundings, and as there is no light to bother your eyes, your body is able to slowly readjust. However, you all find yourselves in these cells, separate from each other. And the hallway in the center between these cells, about 40 feet across. In one cell, we'll call this bottom right. In this cell, you have Nyla. Across from Nyla, you have Dwindle. Next to Dwindle, to his left, is Odile. And across from Odile is May. These cells seem to be unwatched at the moment, as these stone cells simply, they are meager. There's a bucket at the corner. Some overturned, some upside down, others simply standing. But there is a bucket in the corner or somewhere in the cell. In the other corner, there is a small tuft of hay and straw. You all are without your gear, your armor, your weapons. Rovan is nowhere to be found. The claw is gone. The floor is yours.
Can I try to figure... Is there anything that I could use to pick the locks? Like, whether it's straw or, you know, pieces of my clothing, anything like that?
You would know that attempting to do that with cloth or weak straw would probably break either of them.
I didn't mean cloths so much as, like, if I had, you know, any sort of wire or stuff in my clothing. There.
Would you?
I would like to say yes. It's not something I've planned for, but her being her would probably have something. I'm not sure what exactly, though.
Hairpin. Like earrings. I think I have her. I think she has dangly earrings. Not sure if that'll be enough.
Anything that was openly seen as a possibility of being used would have been taken.
That is fair.
Jewelry of all kinds, the weaponry, tools, items. As I said, the only thing you have left right now are your common clothes.
Question,
Answer.
because I don't know if it's
I don't know if it's considered common clothes or not. It's the thing that the corset that's holding her wings. Like, yeah.
They would see no reason to allow you to keep that due to the fact that corsets would have something that could be seen as useful if used properly.
So she's not wearing it right now.
Mm-mm. Common clothes.
Oh, she's even more uncomfortable.
Is Dwindle off the ground or on the ground?
You are on the ground as there is nothing in this cell. There is a bucket used for waste. It's got no handle. It is simply made of a simple wood bucket. It's rotted and honestly rather disgusting. And in the other corner, there is a small pile of hay. Just big enough for a small child to lay on uncomfortably.
Is there anything special about the chains?
There's no chains.
No chains.
Mm-mm. You all are just left in your cells.
I'm so sorry to clarify. We did have a long rest, right?
You would have gotten one the night before, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. I forgot to reset my stuff.
How thick are the bars?
Thick enough for it to be difficult for, most of the larger races to attempt to bend them.
Is there anything outside in the hallway that I could, thin metal pieces or thin but stronger wooden pieces in the hallway that I could use mage hand on? Or keys?
The hallway is clean.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any fire in this place?
Any fire?
Torches, torchlight.
It's dark.
How far of a distance is between odds and dwindles? Cells, bars. Like, I know you said they're next to each other, but like, what's the distance? Or are like the bars like?
Is Odd in a special cell because she's technically tiny? Like if it's a normal size cell, she could just.
She could try.
Oh, but I have an idea.
The distance between the end of the metal bars from dwindles to the beginning of metal bars for odds is the thickness of the stone in between. It's each of the cells is split by a stone wall, and this stone wall in between is probably a good solid 5 feet, if not more.
I have a bad idea. Can I make a perception check to see if I would be able to fit through the bars?
You could
Before even trying to fit through the bars?
You can tell from just looking at them, you'd probably be able to fit.
Oh. Okay, so then I squeeze through the bars. Or at least I try to. My face tells me otherwise.
Roll a con save.
Yay.
There it is.
17.
Said 17?
Mhm.
Is that total?
Mhm.
Alrighty.
I was gonna start with that it works.
Psychic damage on metal.
On bars. Who knows? We're gonna try it.
What are we doing?
Experiment.
Trying to get out.
We're gonna
Trying to
insult
get out.
bars.
So I have another idea, but it involves doing it.
Have we tried to use magic yet?
As Odile attempts to slip through the bars, the hallway lights up. As magical runes inscribed along the metal bars outside begin to glow brightly and crackle. Odile feels a sudden jolt of energy as she takes 10 lightning damage
Ooh.
and is sent back into the cell.
It was 17 con save.
The question is if that damage was halved or not. Who knows?
Ow.
After Odile is put back into the cell by the magic, the runes slowly diminish in light.
So this bucket, this nasty, disgusting bucket, is it bound together by metal?
No?
Do my psionic blades have anything?
And how
Do they
does
do
it
anything
keep
metal?
farm?
Oh,
then? Is
you
it-
attempt to throw your blades at the bars?
Yeah.
Okay. Go on ahead and roll it to hit for me. If you'd be so kind.
Yes. It's a 24 to hit.
A 24 would hit. So you hit the metal bar, and you hear in your head, as they are your psionic blades, you hear the blade hit metal, but it bounces off as it twirls into the air, of course, and then lands on the stone at your feet.
Can I tell if it's done anything to it? Like if it's gonna take a long time to, make a dent, I would still continue if I've got no other plans. But if it clearly made no damage whatsoever,
It made a scuff mark. Do your psionic blades actually leave anything? Now that I think about it?
psychic damage apparently.
Because I remember that, I know that, like, repeating shot from artificers leaves no mark. But I've never been soul knife.
I believe
Weak
it's
in the
psychic damage.
psyche.
Yeah, it's psychic damage.
Weak
Oh, well,
in the psyche of the bars.
the
Yeah.
the metal bars
It's all
ain't got no
remembered.
vibes, dog.
I'm gonna try to cast Dimension Door.
Oh yeah?
Oh. Oh.
Oh yeah?
Can I see
Wait.
Nyla, or is it actually just a brick wall?
You can see Nyla. No, you can't. You would be the one next to her, so no, you can't.
Okay.
So, casting Dimension Door. Would you be so kind as to roll an intelligence check?
I love this pair of dice. I love this dice. I love this dice so much. What is it? I don't know what it is.
Did you get a 1?
22. No,
A 2?
it's a 20. I got a 20. So I got a 22.
Very nice. Very nice. So, as you Dimension Door, you find yourself moving through space as you normally would with Dimension Door. However, as you reach the bars and you would normally pass through them to the other portal, you feel this wall for a moment. This strange elastic wall that it feels almost like honey or molasses as you hit it, and you feel it try to stop you for a moment, but you feel yourself slowly pushing through until you suddenly pop out the other side and appear in the hallway. The glyphs and wards on the metal bars light up for a moment, as if trying to stop something, before slowly dimming once again, making the hallway dark.
Now what's outside?
We got one out.
If they can say, Wendell can say, he's just like quiet as can be. Just
I really didn't expect any of you to roll that high. Except maybe Odile. Well, without the card.
Usually. Okay, so what's outside the cells? It's the
Looking either
is it like a
way,
long hallway?
it is a long hallway that goes either direction. But you can see now that you're in the middle of the hallway and looking down either way, you can see that at the end, on your left, past the other cells, there's a wall that it just ends at. To the right, past Nyla and Dwindle's cells, there is a hallway that seems to stretch on for a bit. However, it goes beyond your dark vision.
Okay. We probably wouldn't bring this out. I'm gonna go kind of towards Odile. And like kind of like crouch and be like you, cause she just got ouchies.
I'm good. I'm good for right now. Just save it for later. Save it for later. Don't worry.
Wendell's just on the side.
And she's gonna like put her hands on her lips, and she's gonna be right back, and she's gonna start going down the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay. You begin making your way down the hall. And as you get further down, you probably get about 20, 30, maybe 35 feet until you see what looks to be, at the end of this hall, a turn to the left.
Alright, if that's the only direction to go, that's where she would go.
Well, you get to the end and you peer around the corner, and you can see probably all of 10 feet from that corner is a door.
I'm going to go up to the door, and I'm assuming it's shut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to open it quietly, as quiet as I can. And if it opens, she's not gonna like open it much.
You grab the handle, and this wooden door with a rather large handle and lock, you push on it and it doesn't move. While she's wandered off, you three are left in your cells. Please don't all roleplay at once.
Dwindle's just trying to watch as much as possible. he saw Odd get zapped, and he's in, mode of be quiet.
It's going to hurt though. Mostly your hands.
Built said, what?
When I say go, pull on the bars.
Huh?
Points at the bars and the door.
Hold on. Hold on. There it goes. Everything froze for a moment. That was interesting. It wasn't like a lag spike thing. It was a everything froze thing. That was interesting.
Dwindle again points at bars or door.
I don't think I'm close enough to your door.
No, he's pointing at the door. We're 40 feet from each other.
Now look closer. Because you're like you're on the cell right next to me. That's why I asked about distance and everything.
I thought we're apart each other. We're 40, so cell door 40 feet.
Dwindle is across from Nyla. Odile is to Dwindle's left. On the other side of a 5+ foot thick wall of stone.
Knock, 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 knock.
He's beating his head against the door. Or the stone.
I know. Okay.
Yeah.
When I say go, pull on the bars that look really red. Got it?
Stick sand out.
Stick your head out. I stick my hands out and cast heat metal on his bars.
Okay. Roll an intelligence check.
Down I should be able to make. I should.
Seeing the bars get hot, he's gonna grab the bucket.
Full of what? There's nothing in there.
I don't know. Bucket.
4.
Hmm?
24.
Okay.
I got a nat 20. Look, me faster nat 20 than me.
Yeah, it's gonna take 2 natural
Look,
20s
whoever
to get
rolls
out of
next
here.
gets the next nat 20. Let's go, let's go.
That's a lot of pressure. Why'd you say that?
Cause
That's
Yes.
me. Why'd
Fun.
you say that?
Use them all now.
Eh.
As you cast heat metal, Nyla can clearly see it being across from him. Dwindle can clearly see it as the bars are right in front of him. Both watch as the metal bars don't start to glow at first, as the wards that are on them glow and seem to attempt to fight off whatever magic is currently coursing into them. Before suddenly the glyphs and wards and runes begin to flicker as the bar heats up. The bars glow a bright orange. As heat metal begins to take hold.
Gotta wait for it to get hot, hot, hot. And with the bucket, with the wood bucket, I am not gonna destroy myself.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. We have a full fight to do.
Your clothes on you.
Wood in between the hands and just rage push. I do not like that chagrin that you have on your face, DM.
Just to make sure you're putting your hands in the bucket and then pushing apart.
No. Wood. Bucket. Gone. Wood. Outside. Push.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's called, I'm not gonna put my hands on
Okay.
burning metal.
Well, first off, roll an athletics check.
Advantage. Rage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. 11 plus. I think it's gonna be an 18. Yeah, 18.
Okay. You begin pushing, and you can smell the wood burning very quickly. And where it's touching the poles of the metal of the metal cell bars, you can see where the bars are starting to cut into the wood using the heat, basically burning away at it slowly. But you watch as it slowly starts to move the bars. Slowly, slowly. And you can see the heat coming off of the metal bars.
Yeah, not trying to create smoke, so he sees that like of two about to start going to fire, start smoking, grabs number two.
They all start smoking like immediately. And basically catch fire as they start to burn in.
I thought it was damp.
I made it too hot.
Yeah, nasty.
Yeah, this metal is hot enough to bend
do.
metal.
It is dry, and the
Okay,
inside is full of,
combustion and nitrate that pretty much hops into instant flames.
It doesn't smell too good either.
I don't care.
But you find yourself slowly pushing the bars apart, bit by bit. Until it looks like it may be wide enough for you to slip through.
No, we don't got time for that.
Okay. Roll an acrobatics to try and gracefully jump through these bars without touching anything.
Oh, he's not gracefully going. He's just going, and he knows it's gonna hurt. Just wait for him to cool down just a tiny bit of it.
Okay. As a forge master, you would know that metal doesn't just cool down like that.
Mm-mm.
It would take a while.
11. I'm rolling trash. I'm saving it for combat, I believe.
Well, that's funny. You rolled an 11 and got 11 fire damage.
Pish posh.
I have an idea, but
I take the dodge action and get my short rest. Deal with it. Hit
I have an
dice on supplies, amazing and broken, and I only have a certain amount of them. I'm going to use one of them.
Mm-hmm. He does manage to get out. As he goes to try and jump through them, the wards that originally would have glowed, much like Nyla and May watched the ones glow for when Odile tried to go through the bars. Most of them are malformed now on some of the bars, and those malformed ones attempt to glow, but just seem to flicker, as if a dead battery, basically. Or just on the verge of a dead battery. And as Dwindle gets out, May, the door is still locked.
Does it look like it's a swing in or a swing out door?
From where you are, it's a swing out. Well, no,
Swing out.
it would be a pull. It's a swing in, pull door.
So it comes into me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hide on the side that.
Would that mean the hinges are on this side?
No.
But if it swings in, it has to swing in towards us, which means the hinges are on our side.
It would be on our side.
Mm-hmm. They would be.
So,
Except it's a prison door.
it's built into the wall.
I stay sneaky still. I'm gonna hide on the other side So if it opens, see me, and I'm gonna knock on the door. Kind of lightly at first, and see if I get a response.
All of a sudden, getting out, guards come down.
Hmm.
Are there cells?
Yes. Most of them empty. A few of them do have what look to be dead bodies in them.
Ah.
And you're sure?
Yeah. You know what? No. I'm gonna go back to the guys. I'm gonna go back to my buddies.
Are you sure?
Don't stop asking me that.
He plays the game with me, now he's gonna
No,
play
I'm
the
gonna
game
knock
with
on the
you.
door. Nope. You know what?
Mhm.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Knock, knock. They went home.
Mm. We're just gonna fight the mini boss now. Let's go. No gear, nothing.
No. Not quite. Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe. So, you are knocking on the door?
Yep.
Okay. There's no response. At least for the light knock.
Well, she's gonna knock progressively until she's gonna wait like on intervals.
Mm.
And she's gonna knock just a little harder.
While this is happening, Wendell's at the side of Odd's door and just like do it again.
Mhm.
I don't only do it so many times. I gotta save my magic for other things.
I can't bend this.
Oh, there's nothing left for you to bend it with.
You all are what level now?
8.
Just wanted to make sure.
Is it if we're going like does Dwindle does Dwindle see anything in here?
Hmm?
Does Dwindle has see anything, or is this place clean?
It's not necessarily clean, but it's clean of what you're thinking, yes.
Mm.
Now,
Dwindle saw where she went, right?
huh?
Dwindle saw where Cave went, right?
Mm-hmm. Down the hall.
He's gonna go the other way, and I get to roll stealth for once without disadvantage.
You get just to where May and Odil's cells are, like at the edge of theirs, and since you can see past the stone wall that they can't, you can see that there is a wall at the end of this hallway going that direction.
Oh.
The only direction would be the one May took. As far as you know, at least. Maybe. Or maybe
No
not.
bones, no dead body. So isn't it? He would have saw one of the dead cells, right? That person's cells. Is that thing locked?
Are you trying to open it?
Mm-hmm. Is it open with dead body?
You reach for the door, and as you grab one of the bars, you grab, and you feel your hand touch cold iron as you then pull the door open.
Is it a skeleton?
It's half rotted.
Good enough. Grab a hand. I am going to feed a rotted, near decaying hand to Nyla.
Feed?
Through the bars.
Oh, that's what you meant. I got very nervous for a second.
I ain't eating that, I'm sorry.
He's gonna try lightly cussing it instead. He's just like, he's terrified of magic, so he's like,
Thanks.
I was
What's
about to
this
say.
for?
lockpicks. The
I don't
fingers.
think anybody's that hungry.
I'm not sure that's small enough, but I can try. I appreciate the effort.
Goes over to But no.
Smart one, what next?
You had the plan. You said you had a plan. You got me out. Now what's next?
I keep on having plans and they're getting foiled by
Oh,
notes.
Step
go
one's
check on
done.
me. Go check on me. Nyla,
Yeah.
come here. You need to do the thing.
The psychic thinks we can all talk to each other? Yeah. Okay, everyone has to come here so I can see them while I do that, so I can actually talk to everyone.
Bubbling off the sea. Kiv about
Yeah,
doing
that's why I said
stupid
when we all
stuff.
cut back.
Yeah, so
But we
Twindle, go
gotta
get.
see. Maybe they can find something to help us. That's why I sent Twindle back that way.
Yeah, Twindle, if you find anything thinner and harder, can you send it my way?
What did he give you? I can't see. What did he give you?
She just sticks the hand outside and waves it.
It's a decomposing hand of a skeleton. Cartilage.
Anyone need a hand?
I gave you one, so no. Oh.
Throw it to me.
What are you planning on it with it?
I'm not sure, but I think I can come up with something. So, come on.
Okay, as long as there's no like thin enough things to actually viably attempt to pick the lock with, I'll throw it to her. But I'm assuming the actual carpals
Finger
are probably.
bones.
Yeah, they're thin, but I mean, how big is this lock? Phalanges are still pretty thick.
Phalanges.
Uh-huh.
I lockpick as a hobby.
You can do it with phalanges?
Yeah, I'm arguing you can get that through something with a finger. With a bone?
Your bone's a lot thicker than that.
And your bones are like in separate pieces.
It's true.
Exactly.
you could- okay.
Cartilage.
Cartilage
there's, like-
decomposes a lot faster than the rest of
Depending
it.
on which finger you use, there's like 4.
Yeah, you have 3 within this alone. And then you have one that's this long, but that's going to be thicker. Or, I mean, you have 4 and then this one, but
You can always break it.
yeah, can I like...
Or sharpen it.
That's
Bring it
true.
down.
And
Can I
as this
sharpen
is
it against
happening,
the stone?
May, as you've been progressively knocking louder and louder, you finally get a response. In the form of what everybody else hears as well. A loud crash as the door swings open. As
Show up.
a very large, seemingly suit of armor stands at the door with a massive shield in one hand and a flail in the other. This
Knife in range.
this walking behemoth seems to look at the doorway, look into the hall.
And I'm gonna be like, I'm still behind the door. I'm still behind the door.
You're behind the door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Don't go around the corner. Don't go around the corner. Please don't go around the corner.
See you later. I'm already on my way there.
I know.
Do I need to roll stealth?
That is
'Cause I'll be
17.
making my way.
That's 17 bludgeoning damage with the door.
Oh.
Oh, but it's just the door and the wall. Like it's like there's like no space.
It is built to make it as difficult as possible for people who are trying to escape.
Okay, you know, it sometimes that needs to happen. Ow. It's fine.
Yeah, like knocking on a door when it's all of us aren't out yet.
Now, as I had mentioned before, there's probably 30 feet from the end of Nyla and Dwindle's cells to where May originally saw the turn. So that's another 60 feet. There's about 90 feet between Nyla's cell, where Dwindle is, and the end of the hall where the turn is. And all of you heard the loud crash of wood against stone, and May, speaking of May, make a con save for me really quick.
I love this dice. Remind me never to use my lapis once again. That is a 23.
Good. You manage to keep yourself from exhaling loud enough as the wind is nearly knocked out of you to alert anything. Thankfully. But it still sucks, and it hurts.
So, did he, is he still, in the doorway, or is he just...
At the moment. What are you all wanting to do as you hear this loud crash?
Oh, that can't be good. Dwindle, you want to go check on her?
Window.
No,
No.
no.
Window. Stop. Window. Window. You don't have anything on you.
I have it myself. I am barbarian. I am a weapon.
Head first.
Strong, independent.
I am about to Goku this stuff here.
Are you sure?
Oh gee. Oh gee. I am stealthily trying to be along the end.
You're trying to stealthily move?
Mhm.
That's half your speed. Are you sure?
Does he sound like he's coming in?
It sounds like somebody just smashed open a door.
He's going to very quietly go closer and closer. Mid-action dash. I get normal movement.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I probably should have had a map ready. That's on me. However, I'm sure that all of you can realize I didn't expect you all to start knocking on doors.
Yeah, it's like we're trying to get out. No, let's knock on the door and alert everybody. Great plan.
It's okay.
Hey, how else do you think you're supposed to get keys?
We get everybody
And
out.
there's no guard to get the keys.
It's fine. This is fine.
This is totally fine. We're gonna make a shit out of this.
I should have known that out of every group that I DM for, it would have been you all.
Uh-huh. Always.
I should have. I really should have.
Uh-huh. You should
We're the
know us.
chaos gremlins.
But give me
Yeah.
just a moment. Give me one moment.
I'll be back in a second.
And I will have something done.
Clementine, can you start designing a shirt of Kiv knocking on the door in prison clothes? Like this, we're gonna make this a shirt. We're gonna make this a shirt or a sticker.
Okay.
Add that
Somebody.
to potato sack time.
So wait. We're okay. So you want a sticker or a shirt of May knocking on the door? Okay.
And the prison clothes and everything while the Evergrays are trying to get out.
Okay. I will do my best.
This is.
I'd say that's pretty funny.
This is me more of a the posting.
I'm sorry. Hopefully, this doesn't cause as much trouble.
No, what? The guards are out. It's like, oh wait, no one else is down there but the prisoners. Oh wait, there's a knocking on the door.
Okay.
If I was knocking light enough, I'm trying not to get a whole lot of attention.
Where are you trying to get? It's like, oh, someone's knocking at the door. What's? I wonder who it could be.
Do we want any quote or anything on this drawing or anything?
5, 6, 7, 8.
We'll think of something.
Okay.
We'll think of something because this is going on. Sure.
I feel like it should say something along the lines of anybody there?
Perfect. Perfect. And if on the other side of the shirt we can have the guard and just the dungeon.
Hold on. I can just
Yeah, I didn't really expect you all to suddenly, you know, go knocking on heaven's door and all that.
housekeeping. Here to fluffy pillows.
Housekeeping. Can they come
Housekeeping. No, Superman not here. No, Superman not here. Okay. That is not large enough, but at the same time too small. What the fuck? Okay.
Wait, by the way, Master Locks, don't buy them. They're horrible. They're easier to pick than the practice one.
Well, that's nice to know.
This is why I'm saying don't do it. I've already sold mine. I built, they were old, so I started practicing on them.
Okay. I should have had a map ready.
I mean, what can we expect the unexpected as a dungeon master, right?
Especially with this group.
Yes, but.
Like what could go wrong?
But.
Everything. Does anything ever go according to plan in this group?
Sometimes, actually.
We're not trying hard enough. We gotta work harder.
Please don't.
Smarter, not harder.
I beg of you. Please don't. already hard enough keeping you all together.
We're testing your skills.
Please don't, because then I have things like this to do. And don't get me wrong, I love map building. I just wish I had planned ahead of time for my players having a sudden spur of the moment.
You don't have the whole dungeon prepared? Combat?
Yeah, you have a single locked door out of
This
this
means that he was
dungeon,
preparing
and
for us.
you didn't expect us to try to go through it?
I expected you to try and go through it. I didn't expect you to try and knock. I had expected the attempt on the door. What I didn't expect was the sudden, "Hi, how are you?"
The question is, can May pull off another, "Oh, I really had to pee, I was looking for the bathroom" again?
That wasn't pulled off! He still got caught in the end!
Yeah, let's go.
There was no
I
victory in that.
in here somehow.
Gonna
I
use
don't know
the
how I
bed,
got
okay?
here.
I really didn't want to use the bucket. I was wondering if you had a restroom.
How did you get out? No, that's not the important part.
Now I know what quote needs to go on the fucking shirt. I didn't want to use the bucket. That's wild. That is wild. I didn't want to use the bucket. Fucking wild. Okay. Oh boy.
Okay. I need the stick figures. They're ready to go. I have my layout for this picture.
Oh gods.
Oh my word.
I was so excited by one we were going to steal our equipment back from the guards, but
Here you are.
well, that woke
Oh
me
my
up.
god, I already made my backup character. But I'm gonna die.
I was really hoping not to use them this soon.
I'm already using mine in the other campaign.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Against all odds, I still have never had to use a backup character. Let's see if this changes that.
I'm using my Blood Hunter next.
I'm sure I could fix that.
I had literal death who was after me in particular in a different campaign recently, and somehow still don't have to use a backup character.
Nice.
Reanimation jutsu.
Oh wait, should I have Nyla still waving the hand?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Trying to keep
Going indoors. The desecration of corpses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
which means I'm 90 feet. So now I'm 60 feet.
Ah, boy.
And I'm being quiet. This can be.
I would love to lend you a hand, but I'm not quite feeling myself today.
I'm gonna do a TPK just on principle. Now.
Oh.
When you're robbed us of our gear, this is the time to do it.
Please, no. Just because we have the characters back up, don't mean we want to use them. Don't do this.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Yes, I want to see Dwindle be happy for once.
Is he ever happy?
Agreed.
No.
I love that. That's perfect.
He's just content.
He's just a content little dude.
Gonna die and not see his kids anymore. What a life.
No, not Sasha.
No. And her alcoholism.
Yeah.
Who's gonna feed my goats?
A raging alcoholism.
Where's
Who's gonna get Commodore out of the
Commodore was with me in my suit.
This is his life now.
Oh
Surprise
boy.
me. We actually get sprung by
He's
Commodore.
dead.
It's out of nowhere. I've done it!
I'm Commodore Guardian of the Giants.
I'm
I'm
Commodore,
free.
free of the giants!
What if he follows us in there and actually like lends me his sword so that I can use that to pick the locks? That'd be
He's
dope.
gotta get down here first, and we both know
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
all know he's not getting through the
He
front door.
actually.
Yeah, there's no way, but it'll be really fun if it was.
We'll take a Fey miracle. Oh wait, we know a few.
Oh yeah? You do?
I don't want to use it on this one. Yeah, we free a bunch of them, send them all back.
Oh, did I put that in the wrong section? Whoops.
Okay. There we go.
We still don't even know that deal.
We'll use the... Well, hold on. 5, 10, 15,
Beautiful.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90.
That's just the layout.
So that would be dwindles. Wonderful. Okay.
Use some hope. With my pen.
And break the #1 rule of guarding. Don't call for help on the gauge. I love this plan.
Okay. Now that I've got this done,
Do you?
Are we sure?
I'd like to think so. I'd maybe, mayhaps,
Just asking, man.
perhaps. We'll see here in a moment.
Oh, in Mississippi.
Boy.
I mean,
Feckin'. Export. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Fuck.
We're in a dungeon.
Yes. Yes, you are. Okay. Add page. Page created. That's cool. Wonderful. Close. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Feck. Audio would go there. No, that is not the grid. Does that fit? Why? Why is that not a thing? What the fuck? I'm trying so hard here. This is wonderful. Okay.
You know, somehow me to help with the making the map. Like the good old days.
Just a moment. $40 by $30. That's why. 40 by 30 set. Okay. That's height, width, 40, 30, save, close. Maybe. I think that works. Okay. Think that'll... Maybe? Hold on. I think I'm fucking going crazy here.
While he's figuring out the map, we should probably be figuring out how we're gonna kill this guy, right?
Probably.
I have 3 options. 5. I will use them all.
Okay. There we go. Nyla is there. May is there. Dwindle is... We'll see right here. There we go. Okay. Save. Beautiful. Perfect. Fucking perfect. Holy shit. You have no idea how unreasonably long that was. My nostril.
I'm here.
Come on now. That actually should work. Yes. Save image as. There's that. Token maker. Okay. Because of the fact that I am a dumb, and that took much longer than it should have, fucking download. Okay. This is a large creature. No, he's not. It is medium. He's just a large medium. Okay. So.
Okay.
Beautiful. Now that everything is finally figured out, because I am the dumb. Oh. I apologize. I really do. Because this is very simple stuff that I should have probably already had done and ready to go. But. Oh boy. Wonderful. Just for those that are wanting to see what you all are looking at. So, there we go. That works. No, it doesn't. There we go. Why did that move all of that? Ah, that's probably why. Freaking... Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What the fuck? There we go. Okay. Now it fits. Perfect. Fucking perfect. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. Just so everyone can see everything. Alright. So, this is what we're looking at. We've got Odiel, Dwindle, Nyla, May, and the creature. The creature, the person, as you can see off to the left here, is this hulking mass of metal with a massive shield to go with him.
Would I move 30 feet?
You could. Okay. So, you all hear the crash of the door where May, up in the top right corner, is. Dwindle has taken off after handing Nyla a hand.
Did you share this with us in Roll20, or could you? So we can see firsthand.
Oh, that's right. You guys are still there.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, sweet.
Thank you,
I completely
guys.
forgot about that.
I'm like, am I just being stupid?
So, 2 big dudes.
Mm-mm. Not two. Off to the left here is where you all can see what you're looking at.
Oh.
This big dude. This is what you see as, well, this is what May sees, at least, at the moment.
I don't even see him yet, though, I don't think, because I'm behind the door.
Mm-hmm.
I hear him, though. Oh, boy.
Yeah. So, as May is stuck behind the door, the figure steps in, begins looking around. Obviously, something had to have knocked at the door. I would like initiative.
24.
Got a 4.
Boy.
4?
Three.
So,
I have +1. I got a 2.
so Nyla got a 24.
Mm-hmm.
May got a 4. Dwindle
Got a 3.
got a 3. And Odile
Got an 8.
got an 8. Let's see what this creature got.
How are the two still locked up players going first
Uh-huh.
for the
Although-
other two players?
The creature is probably gonna go before you
Oh yeah,
but after
definitely.
me. But still, you're correct. Why did we get the
Yeah.
high numbers? They needed them more than we did.
I know. I mean,
So-
mine was still not the high, but still.
Still.
Nyla goes first.
Uh-huh. I'm assuming I can't see anything.
Within your night vision or your dark vision? No. Other than Dwindle, who's
Well-
running off towards whatever that crashing noise was.
Just for the heck of it, because I can, I'm gonna cast Psionic Whispers on him and Odd. Just
Okay.
on the off chance that that helps later, and since I really can't do much else.
Okay.
And as my bonus, I want to inspire Dwindle as he runs off.
Okay.
You got this, man.
Mm,
And that's your turn?
Uh-huh.
All right. Odile.
Oh, higher than the thing? That's kind of funny, not gonna lie. It's slightly creaking out. I cast absorb elements on myself,
Okay.
and then I go through the bars again, preparing to get hit again.
Okay. Make your con save.
Wait, no, get in the dice tower. Thank you. Wasn't that the same as before? Wasn't that the same number? Same number.
yeah, I got a 4. Or 3. Not looking so good.
I got another 17 on the con save.
Well, this time you have a 15 damage. And as Absorb Elements works, you're able to half it? Question mark?
So
Let's see.
you have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn.
Oh.
Lightning is one of them.
Oh, it's a reaction. So you would be able to cast it as you take the lightning damage.
Mhm. Oh, I thought it said action.
Nice. So instead of 15, or not 15, is it 15? Yeah. Yes, 15. Instead of 15, you would take 6.
Mhm.
As
Six.
you hit the wall and then are forced back into the cell.
I'm gonna get out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's my turn.
It would be 7.
But I get to hold that lightning damage as an attack later.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, there's nothing else I can do.
Well, you still have an action and a bonus action.
Let me think. Go. Okay, let me think.
We can let you think, but we can't go on unless you want to pass your turn.
No, it's okay. Pass my turn.
Okay.
Let me think. Pass my turn.
Bastion's turn. The large bastion, made of metal, looks to May. He looks to May. And behind the metal...
He shut the door.
He hasn't shut the door, but he is looking directly at you at the moment.
Oh, well, crap.
He uses his free action to close the door, still staring directly at you. His gnarled and battle-worn shield in his arm. He looks down at you, and you can hear muffled behind the helm, "What are you doing out of your cell?"
I'm gonna cast Charm Person on him.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
What's your spell save?
Spell save is 15.
There's hope.
And Charm Person is a what?
Charisma?
I don't know at the top of my head. Did we pop it up?
Well,
Charisma.
on your turn, you'll be able to do that.
Oh,
But
yeah, I'm sorry. Anyways.
keep that in mind as he seems to grab his flail from his side, starting to spin it in his hand, seemingly holding his attack for the moment.
The wisdom save.
Now it's your turn, as he seems to hold his action, awaiting an answer.
Well, it wasn't locked, and I didn't want to use the bucket. Hold on, I'd cast Charm Person. Hands up.
And you said your save was what? 15?
It's a 15.
And it's a wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
He fails by 1. For those that don't know, Charm Person, a first level enchantment, has a casting time of 1 action, a range of 30 feet, and a duration of 1 hour. 1 humanoid you can see within range makes a wisdom saving throw. It does so with advantage if you or your allies are fighting it. On a failed save, the target has the charmed condition until the spell ends or until you or your allies damage it. The charmed creature is friendly to you. When the spell ends, the target knows it was charmed by you. He's standing before you. And as he swings his mace, or his flail, he seems to slow it before stopping it. And he slowly puts it back to his waistband. You can't be out. If they catch you, they're gonna hurt you.
What are they keeping us here for anyways?
Well, you started looking into the boss by the sounds of things.
Well, he's a very infamous person, and we really couldn't help it. Is there anything we can do, do you think?
Against the boss? What do you mean,
to get out of
anything you
here.
could do? Well, the boss says you can't leave.
Do you know what he has planned for us?
Probably kill you. That'll make you
Oh.
workers. He says the dwarf
Don't
looks
think I'm
strong.
Well, is there any way that you think we can get out of here?
I wouldn't suggest trying, in all honesty. If the boss catches you, then you're worse than what you would have been. He might kill you if you stay in your cell, but he might do worse if you try and leave.
I don't think it sounds too good to be dead either way. I mean, if we try to leave, at least we might be able to get out. And I know I don't want to die.
Well, if you really don't want to die, maybe you could start working for the boss.
What does he do anyways?
Well, that really depends. He sells things, he buys things, he sells more things. He likes to sell things.
Well, how about this? If there was a way that I could try to get out with my friends, would you help me?
Make a persuasion check.
He is charmed.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Yeah, so it's advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 12 and a 12.
Coca-Cola
Oh.
from Mexico.
Oh,
Just 12? Hmm. He looks at you, then at the door, then back to you. Oh, I'm not too sure I could help with that. If I get caught helping you, boss will be real mad.
What if he thinks we escaped? Like, what if we knock you out? I don't want to hurt you. I promise. But then he won't seem like, what if we overpowered you by accident? And then you wouldn't get into too much trouble, right?
But you little ones, oh, it'd be pretty hard for you to overpower me.
Well, he doesn't know. What? I mean, if I got out of that cell pretty easily, I mean, it might be easier than you think.
Maybe, but I don't
Dylan's
know.
gotten a bit closer, right? Like he hears him talking, he's just quietly.
Well, now that charm person is a thing, technically speaking, initiative's over.
He's just quiet. He hears him talking, so he's like,
Yeah, you can make a stealth check without disadvantage now.
11. I mean 12, maybe. I don't know. That good.
It's a number between 1 and 20.
Yeah, it's an 11.
He seems focused on me. Whoever it is.
He's just gonna get close to that wall, or try his best not to step on anything, and just if she needs him, he'll go.
Huh. Thankfully, there's nothing to step on. But as you get closer, you do hear much clearer the conversation.
It's quiet. Slowly. Ever so slowly.
But if you don't think that, with you, do you think there is somebody else that you can send in to come check on us that might be easier?
I don't know. If I'm not careful, the boss might know. And I'm the god of this section of the dungeons.
Well, thank you for listening. Also, nice armor. It looks great. Did you just find it recently?
Thank you. My mother made me this.
Your mother, she did amazing work.
It's terrifying.
But, well, maybe I can get my friend out. He's a big dude. He would be able to do the job, and it would make it very realistic.
What doesn't
because
there
he's
like?
strong, so
Make what realistic.
well, not realistic. That was a poor choice of words, but I mean, if he broke out, it would make sense as to how we escaped. Because he's a big dude for a little guy.
Make what realistic?
Well, our escape plan. Can I give a perception to see if I see Dwindle?
You probably hear him.
You can roll a perception. If your passive's above 11. Should be.
It's a 14.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on ahead and roll.
Okay, I got a 21, a dirty 21.
Nice. Yeah, you can hear him. Huh. You're shuffling about, and he's like right there at the corner now.
She's gonna just kind of like look at him, but like as passively as she can before looking back at him, like a couple of times, without trying to get caught.
You can't see anything. You can't see his hand. He's just waiting.
Oh, come on, Dwindle.
That was one of the
Well, how
shortest
about we go
combats
check
I think
out-
I've ever done. I just wanted to point that out, by the way. But anyway.
You didn't even need the map.
Flavor for later for when it's one of us.
I want to try escape again. At this point, I'm just gonna knock God out.
Yeah, trying to get the hint. Dwindle looks down. Does he see anything he can grab?
Looking around, there's nothing on the floors. It looks like they keep any possibility of somebody getting a random weapon or anything like that, any kind of tool. They don't just leave that stuff laying around.
The guard side of him, he's like really impressed. Like, good cells, same time. Darn it. He's just waiting, just like. He doesn't know what to do. It's like he's wants to help, the same time she seems to got a handle. It's like.
I think it may be best if you just go back to your cells. If you try and leave, you're gonna get hurt.
I've got things on the outside I have to take care of. There's people outside, and I don't
Is
I
Dwindle
don't
magically
think I could work for
linked?
the cause.
Is Dwindle magically linked telepathically? He's
To
going
Nyla.
to he's gonna telepathically just. No, he doesn't. He's actually. I can't know. He thinks it's his voices.
Yeah.
Hit the voices. His fussed head. If
Crazy.
only one of them could yell. What does his face look like?
What?
If only one of them could yell. What does his face look like? Or ask.
Nyla, that's to you.
Huh?
Why don't we go down there
James,
and
Dwindle is
see
talking
what
to
was-
you.
a plan with my friend and something that might help both of us.
I'm more. If Nylan here, he's just thinking out loud. If only one of them could say, "What does his face look like?"
What does his face look like?
If gunshots.
I'm so sorry. I thought that was something else.
Rod's head just tilts.
He wanted one of us to yell that, apparently. Also, I really don't think it's gonna work, but I am at this point, since I have no other use for my time, going to be trying to grind down some of the finger bones just to see. They're probably not gonna work because they're probably too flimsy and they're that little, but you never know.
I'm gonna cast heat metal on my bars now.
Okay. Make an intelligence check.
Thank you. I think this is where I did, right? Mark. Mark. Thank you. Wait, Ken, come back. Ken, come back.
If Dwindle's just thinking, I wonder where they put our weapons. So it's
That is a 22.
There's another
Sorry.
there's another visible fight between the magics before the bars, the glyphs on them start to glow and then start to flicker as the bars themselves start to heat up, turning a bright orange very quickly.
I'm gonna tell past him, Nyla. Nyla, I'm gonna need you in a second.
What for?
You'll see. Takes her turtleneck, puts it in her mouth, runs to the bars.
Okay. And are you trying to avoid the heated bars at all acrobatically, or are you just jumping through?
Trying, but I know I'm probably not gonna be
Okay.
able to. That's why I said just what I said.
Acrobatics.
Also, in response to Dwindle, he's just gonna hear the voice in his head. Yeah, me too, bud. Me too.
As this is happening, after hearing the voice call out about his face, the large guard seems to now look towards the corner, kind of not in like Dwindle's corner of his corner, but towards the corner in general, because the sound came from there and the cells are that way. And you all, or his attention now grabbed. Now he looks to May. Oh, are your friends awake?
I think only one of them.
They're not trying to get out, are they?
Not to my knowledge. I mean, those bars are quite difficult to get through. He's did a great job on that.
Deception check.
advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, making everything a moment out of this scene out.
I got a 14.
He kind of looks at May, a little confused. But then seems to nod. Yeah. The balls are pretty well made, and the magic as well. It would take a lot to get out of there. How did you get out?
Well, like I said, it wasn't locked. Like, if it was, like, it wasn't very good. And like I said, I really didn't want to use the bucket. It was really gross. I get we're prisoners, but like...
At this point, Dwindle's just waiting for him to cross over, and he's going to leap at his head and throw him in a chokehold. He's just waiting for her to move.
Yes, well, she started, like, kind of, like, walking towards, like, she's trying to get him over near, like, you guys.
Why do you think he wants to see his face? So...
So she's walking back towards, she's kind of like scuffling more towards Dwindle, as he's talking like, come on.
He seems to watch you as you back up, but he kind of stands there at the door, still at the ready. It may be best if you were to go back to your cell. It's the safest option.
Well, you'd have to lock me back in there, too, in all honesty.
Well, you just close the door behind you. They don't really lock.
They don't? No wonder it wasn't working.
They're only opened from the outside.
Are you?
Dodo's just like...
You better start walking back right now.
Yeah,
Myself on fire.
They can only be opened from the outside.
Well, apparently not, because I got out. Wouldn't it be smarter to put me in a new one? And that way you don't get in trouble that my cell's broken, that I got out. And, you know what I mean? Because I don't really want to get in trouble for that either, because if they know that I got out, that might be in trouble for me.
Then pick a cell and close it. Since you're out, I can't really leave the door.
Dwindle's gonna bomb rush the sucker.
I'm just gonna sit down.
I need you to roll an initiative, Dwindle.
20.
Okay. So, Odile, what'd you get on that acrobatics check? A dirty 21? Something like that?
No, I got an 18.
Ah. Nice. 3 halved is 1.
Oh, I only got 1 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
As your small frame just barely goes in between the scalding hot bars. just narrowly dodging the metal itself, but the heat from the metal itself still hits on either side of you. And you do manage to scuff one of your wings that is kind of out now.
I thought that was going to be a lot worse. It runs over to now. Mm-mm.
So, May is over here. Guy is back at the door. Dwindle. Attempt at grapple. Actually, you gotta jump him first.
Jumping first? But it's a 19 plus. What are you wanting?
Athletics, I guess, for this. I've never had a dwarf try and jump on a
28.
bastion before. A what?
28.
28. Well, you leap up the bastion.
He's
Now
not
the
large.
grapple.
14. Do I have any bonuses? Actually, how big is her inspiration?
D6 if I'm not mistaken.
I believe it's still a D6, yeah. So I'm only
That's a
level 4 in
6.
Rogue.
20.
Well, the bastion rolled all of a 2. Plus their stuff. Still not enough.
What? Yeah.
So you have him grappled.
On the ground, and I am pulling him away from the door.
Do this. I gotta head to bed. Feel free to keep playing if you want to. Obviously, you're got momentum right now, but I really have to go to bed.
Alrighty. Good night, Nyla.
Good night.
Yeah.
A rogue is gone.
Nope. There it is, steampunk map. That's the one that uses 4. There we go. Okay. So.
He is going to drag him away from the door, hand on his mouth if he can. And he's just quietly, if you speak, if you yell, I'm going to snap your neck. Your boss may kill you, but if you do anything stupid, I'll kill you.
Intimidation check. At disadvantage.
At this? Can I use my strength one in this one?
Sure. I'll let you choose between strength or charisma because you are talking, but you're also using physical force.
Yeah, I'll I'm actually proficient in it too.
Nice. You just have to remember the difference between you and who he works for.
At this, it's 15.
15. Very nice.
It had to be a diss.
Yeah, yeah, it did because, as I said, it's the difference
I
between
have a
you.
pretty good idea why.
Yeah, yeah, it's you or his boss. I wonder.
Is he on the is he on the ground?
I am dragging him.
He's standing.
Okay, I'm gonna like.
So I guess technically he's hunched over right now.
May's gonna try to like, hey, you don't want to kill you, okay? But you really need to get out of here.
That is a 18 strength
Try to
save.
Save.
Go on ahead and roll an athletics for me to try and use your body weight to drag him as he is trying to hold his ground.
That is 23.
Interesting. You managed to pull him into the wall, off to the side.
I'm just gonna keep with every one of my actions. Just keep dragging him further away.
Okay. May.
That's when she bumped out. Sorry if we're in initiative, right? Should I go?
Well, the initiative was really to see which of them went first between Dwindle and Big Guy.
Okay. Hey.
What's Odile doing?
Trying to talk to Nyla to try to figure out how to get her out now.
Okay.
Would Nyla be in the background? You got this, Dwindle. Give me inspiration.
She can't see
That would
you,
be
and you are not within 30 feet.
Or a shadow.
But what is May doing as Dwindle's trying to do this?
They're trying to talk to the dude, like, hey, I promise, we're not gonna kill you. We're just trying. We really need to get out of here, so you could help us, or my friend is probably gonna be not the nicest.
But probably gonna kill them.
Yeah.
Weapon or no weapon, I can and will.
And had respect for Dwindle.
As if we get past the area, he's gonna try and show him the bars.
Oh wait. No.
As soon as Odd starts seeing like Dwindle or any of them, she'll like try to run where that little other corner is to try to hide.
Well, we haven't damaged it, so he still would be under charm person, right?
As
Yeah, but she
they're
don't
backing-
know.
As they're backing up, Dwindle's like, open up the door for Nyla. Just open the door.
Stop. What?
It's magic.
Both on the door.
Door opens.
No way. No frickin' way.
Is Nyla, can Nyla give us inspiration now? Please. The most
You want to see some fairy rage? Some fairy rage going on now. So, Nyla, go see if they need help. I'm gonna figure out this place. I can't do much.
As everybody is scurrying about doing their own things, as Dwindle has this figure in a headlock, and as May is trying to simply tell him that they don't want to hurt him, he genuinely seems scared.
Anyways, he's just dragging. Drop the weapon. And trust me. If everything goes correctly, you won't have a boss to worry about.
I can't drop him.
Why not?
The shield is part of my arm.
He's like,
And you notice that the arm that's connected to the shoulder with the shield, it's a prosthetic. From the shoulder
Weapon?
down.
What about the weapon?
Oh, the flail?
Yeah.
That's just on his hip. He's not holding it.
He's just gingerly going to uplift weapon and pass it to Kiv.
just hold it.
Like I said,
Don't
we
worry,
don't want to hurt you. We are just here for your boss. Is he kind of complying here?
It sounds like he's crying.
Complying.
It sounds like he's crying under the helmet.
Yeah.
Hey, it seems like he's kind of going along with whatever at the moment.
These guys, we're gonna find a cell where there's no dead body in it,
Put him in there.
and it's gonna do him, give him, put him in a sit down, and you're gonna do him a quick little pat down.
He's
Anything. Weapons.
Other than the armor, the flail, and the shield, he did not have anything on him.
Oh.
It genuinely seems like he was just put here to be a guard because he's big and is heavily armored, and that's about it.
I'm just gonna sit him down now since we have the weapon, and we're just gonna slowly close the guard door. And he's gonna look in. You know, it'd be a lot easier to get, well, make your boss kind of go bye-bye if you gave us just, you don't have to tell us. But thinking out loud, where would our weapons and armor be? Just a thought. Or, I don't mean to alarm you, but that one over there, Poison Nyla, she can read minds. Apparently. I don't know how she does it, but she can.
Roll a persuasion check simply because you genuinely believe this. There's no deception here. Dwindle genuinely believes this.
That's bad. It literally was a 16 and just nope. I'm like, yeah, it did me like that. And that is because charm still, I haven't done any damage.
He's still charmed. You all didn't do any damage, you just scared the shit out of him.
So what? One more roll?
The charmer has advantage.
So that's a 9.
9.
And he's just. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible. Both sides. Here, so.
I'm sorry.
None of this is your fault.
This is what
This
happens
is-
when you all don't just swing at the enemy. This is great. I can actually make characters with backgrounds and little backstories and things.
Like, we both want you to see your mom. I mean, look, she made you this armor. That's amazing. She's not here, is she?
No.
Okay, good.
Mama works in the blacksmith area.
We promise we have no ill intentions against you and your family. You're perfectly fine. We just... Your boss is a very bad man.
I know, but he gives me money to give to Mama.
You what? He gives you what?
He gives me money to give to Mama.
that's noble.
I get paid to be here.
Yeah, but you have... You're serving a fiend. You know that, right?
Where's the fiend?
It's a devil. He's full on a devil.
Where's that?
Just a really bad person, but how about, what if we get rid of your boss? We'll go out and help you find a new job, buddy, okay? We're friends, right? That's what friends do. A better job.
But other people think I'm scary.
Yeah, well, you're a really good guard. It's just we're really good at breaking out of things.
I mean, look at that armor of yours. Yeah, it's really intimidating. You're
You could
bound
be
to
a
get another
model.
job easily.
Yeah.
You think so?
I mean, come on, a charming fellow like you. You got this.
Angela's just not looking at you.
I don't know if I should make you roll a deception for that one or not.
Angela's just trying not to break out laughing.
If you all really mean that, I know where your stuff is.
Yeah, where?
Wait,
you give
before
us
you
direction?
say anything, you're thinking out loud, right? You're not just talking to yourself. So technically you didn't tell us, right? Just thinking out loud.
But I am telling you.
Adorable.
We're not listening, but you can. If you need to talk it out and get the
But-
directions before you tell us.
Yeah, you
You
go
know.
ahead and tell us then.
But
Go ahead and tell us.
but
Really, really,
But if you're not listening, I can't tell you.
Okay,
We're
well,
listening.
my ears are
We're
open.
listening.
We're listening.
The poor guy.
Donald's like, I am dealing with one of my own children right now. What the crap?
Well, they're not on this floor, but if you manage to get up to the next one, there's a room down the hall to the left of the stairs when you go up. There's a room on the right side. It's double doors. These big wood doors, and there's a barricade on the other side of them. If you knock and you give the password, they let you in. There's one guy in there, he holds all of the prisoners' stuff to let the boss know what's valuable and what isn't.
Thank you so much for telling us where stuff is, but we need to get it. So, could you tell us the password? Do you know the password?
I know the password.
We
You have to
really
prove
need
to us
that
you know it,
stuff.
though, by telling it to us so we could test it.
It's Marmalade.
Marmalade? Oh, I love a good marmalade. My mom used to make some good marmalade. Does your mom do that too, or just Armor?
I'm allergic to marmalade.
That's so sad.
I didn't know oranges
I'm
were
so
up here.
sorry.
There's oranges in Grandiasha now, confirmed. Oh, we got an hour of this. We gotta go. Oh boy.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so sorry. Maybe we'll bring you some marmalade later.
He's allergic to it.
Thank
We can't
you.
bring him marmalade. I
We're
could
not
bring
listening. All of them.
like pastry.
Pastries?
Marmalade. Alrighty. Onward.
And with that, you all manage to make your way to the entrance of the cells and begin your journey through this strange dungeon that you find yourselves in after interacting with and seemingly scaring the teetotal shit out of whatever large figure this is. And that's where we're going to end episode 71 of The Journey of Grandiasha.
Oh no. Poor boy. Oh dear.
I hope that you all had a wonderful time with our big boy Bastion here. And I hope that you all learned that judging a book by its cover is, well, judging a book by its massive tower shield is usually the best way to go, but in this case it seemed pretty helpful that Charm Person was used. So, I'm glad that you all could join us. I am so glad that you all got to enjoy episode 71 with us. And I do hope that you all enjoy a little bit of Marmalade later. However, for now, we're going to keep the campfire roaring for you as we wait for you to get lost with the Will-O-Wisps again for more story time. Tonight's story, of course, was The Journey of Grandiasha, and you never know what stories they may have to tell. So, we hope to see you next time here in the Will-O-Wisp woods. Good night, everybody.